Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another NIKKE video. So we've got Rem here, that's right, she's already been max limit broken. And this is the art of the lobby. Now, a couple of things here. This is not our usual in-depth guide or build for Rem. We'll go over my first impressions and what I think of the unit and the testing we've done on stream with the viewers. The reason why this is not going to be a straight-up guide at the current moment is because I think she's a bit more intricate. And in terms of her builds and team composition, we're gonna take a few days to test things out because she is still very good. Okay, the TLDR is that she's absolutely fantastic, the strongest B2 damage dealer, and really good utility wise as well. But I think there are a couple of things we need to figure out before we decide, what is the most optimized way to build or even run her. So this is more of a first impressions video and kind of sharing what I found in my testing with Rem. But also, guys, if you haven't seen my video regarding the official NIKKE trading card game Union Arena, do check it out. I'll leave a link down below. And some of the vendors have kindly sent me some packages to open, and I'll be giving away this grand card, that's right, the Scarlet, as well as this soda alternate art card as well to some lucky winners. Details will be in the comments and also in my Discord. But basically, I've got some free cards, Union Arena official cards to give away. So don't miss out. Anyhow, Rem. So a burst 2 damage dealer that is full of utility is how I would describe Rem right now. You can see I overloaded all of her gears, went with mostly ammo capacity and some, I think, one line of LE advantage. But basically you want all ammo and LE advantage is how I would build her. And 7-7-7 because we're just testing things out at the moment, not 10-10-10. But I think 10-7-7 is what she wants. Her key skill in skill 1 is absolutely bonkers because you can see that she gains a stack of I think at max is 120% attack buff because it goes all the way to 4 and stacks up to 30 times, so that's almost 120% attack buff, basically a Scarlet attack buff, or the OG Scarlet attack buff built in, right? So really strong, and she offers HP gain as well. Rem the healer, and also normalcy from Rem, boosting the attack of rocket launchers and max ammo capacity, and also crit rate for herself. We're going to show you some testing results in a second, and I run her on resilience. I was running her a bastion just to try out the synergy between max ammo capacity and all that with the bastion Q, but it didn't work out as well as resilience, I want to say. Now, in terms of testing, first things first, her healing. If you are a free-to-play player and you're saving for the anniversary as I recommended before, please do note that your Rem is going to look slightly different from a Mega Whales invested Rem. Because the healing coming out, and I'll show you, is not super insane at low investment. And again, you should always, of course, wait for half anniversary news, because by the time a day or two before Rem's banner is gone, you should have information with regards to what we can expect in the anniversary. But in the healing testing, we've bought OG Scarlet as well as, oh my god, look at that cake. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. We bought A2 and OG Scarlet because we wanted to see after A2 turns into her Berserker mode, are we able to upkeep the heal? So you can see here that she is healing quite a ton. Not only does she get the HP heal gen from Rem's attack, she also gets healing off of her own attack because she is a rocket launcher. So this is really good, and you can put A2 in perma Berserker mode. Now, one thing I need to talk about, okay? What are those arms? Devs, please. You need to fix this. Okay, the gun and the arm coming out from the Rem, god, someone said put Rem in position 1, and I understand why. Because this is not really acceptable, okay? This is not really acceptable. Jesus Christ. It's literally a floating, like, it looks like one of those NIKKE 2 knockoffs. So please, devs, I expect this to be fixed. Anyhow, going back, looking at Scarlet, the heal coming out for Scarlet is still, again, quite a lot, but it's not enough to keep Scarlet topped off. For example, when we use someone like Helm as a burst 3, because we don't need Scarlet to burst to do the AoE damage in boss fights, we let Helm burst and Scarlet is able to just instantly heal back to full, and that is quite important in keeping Scarlet topped off in a lot of the fights that does have a lot of damage coming out from the enemy boss. But I know Scarlet is getting outdated. Maybe she'll get a treasure soon, and you don't see her in the first 3 teams of Bleeding Rate, not always. But still, I think we expected the heal coming from Rem to be absolutely massive, right? And that's not the case here. I mean, it's decent, it's very decent, and the higher your core level is, the higher your skill level and the higher the investment, the better the heal. And I think Scarlet should be able to be topped off relatively well once you have a fully invested Rem. But for most people, okay, for most people that don't have, let's say, a max limit break or even a core 2, core 3 Rem with a 10-10-10, because you need heal upgraded on this, and you need heal upgraded attack buff upgrade on this to do more damage to share the heal. For those of you guys that are not, you know, having a fully invested Rem, maybe the heal is not going to be enough to keep someone topped off. But with that said, look at the damage. The damage coming out from Rem is absolutely insane. My Rem is not fully built just yet, right? My Scarlet is 10-4-10, so this attack buff is 125%. Rem is only at 100 something right now, or 90. But Scarlet is fully built, full overload gear with attack and the max ammo capacity. But Rem is able to keep up. So even despite the 1700, yeah, 17,000, sorry, 17,000 attack difference or power difference here. Attack difference a bit more. You can see that Rem is still doing massive amounts of damage, so it's not a joke that she is actually the strongest B2 damage dealer. So 97,000, right? And you can see that this is 135,000 versus 97,000. So yeah, my Scarlet is very beefed up, but you can see Rem was keeping up there. So not bad in terms of the damage output, 100%. Now some issues, okay, some issues. Team building. Again, we probably need to wait for a few days or some of the Union Raid or Solo Raid to be available for us to test the team building, because right now Rem's glaring issue, as we've tested, is if you're doing auto, there are ways around it when you're doing manual, but if you're doing auto, this stack sometimes expires. That is a problem, because 30 stacks is basically 120%, right, as we said at level 10, and the stack sometimes expires and you have to go all the way back from stack number 1. We tried Bastion, we've tried Resilience, we've tried 4 lines of ammo capacity, and depending on bosses RNG, whether they jump around during a burst or whether they're reloading during a burst, you're gonna lose the attack buff. Overall, it's not a deal breaker because her damage is still very, very big without having this uptime of 100%. But still, ideally want to keep this, so we need CDR almost always, CDR, and also a team that gives decent enough burst regen, so you're bursting in time to get this off. So right now there isn't a set team. We've tested with Litter, who seems to be a very good partner, but Litter is often paired up with the bunnies, right? Some people already suggested Noir as well, but you're not really gonna split up the Litter with the bunnies, because right now Rem is almost competing for the 3rd team. The first 2 teams are almost locked in the sense that it's Litter plus bunnies, or variation of Litter with schoolgirls, or schoolgirls with volume, or D, the new waifu killer. So Rem is looking at, you know, being a Dorothy partner, and again, they're both, you know, water. You can throw in Ludmilla and then go for full Ellie advantage damage. And these 3, funnily enough, Dorothy as a water Ellie, Rem as a water Ellie, Ludmilla as a water Ellie, if you throw all Ellie advantage substats on the overload gear, they're gonna dish out insane amounts of damage. So then you can put in someone like Privity, for example, and then just still go for the Marciana team almost, but faster reload, right? Put resilience on everyone. So that's another way to build it, but the final team is not set. However, I do have high hopes for Rem, because currently one of the strongest damage dealer is going to be Scarlet Black, and she is a rocket launcher and she benefits fully from Rem. So right now you have a Rem that is doing almost OG Scarlet levels of damage, and then Rem plus Scarlet Black is insane on top of what they're doing already, right? So this team, I think we have to test if Rem gets delegated to team 3 because of being water type, or because you don't want to split up, you know, the other cores of burst ones. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. But so far, my verdict is that Rem is absolutely a must-have unit. 1 copy minimum. I would suggest 1 copy minimum, and then you get to use Rem as a very good damage dealer, but also a utility unit. Now, against some bosses that really do output huge amounts of damage, I think you would still have to look into Helm if survivability is getting a problem. Marciana as the OG unit that people used for the low ammo team, last bullet team, but other schoolgirls and bunnies, they will do just fine. But overall, I'm still very, very impressed. The amount of work she's able to put in, because as they say, you know, if you're jack of all trades, you're master of none. But she's already sitting at the highest damage output ceiling for a B2 while being able to offer this lifesteal. And plus, on top of that, you know, once you build her, you invest in her, your account grows. We might see her being able to heal and keep up with the rest of the team, even in intense situations like the Union Raid level 10 fights. But again, further testing is needed, but this is what we found so far. Still very impressive, because when the skill descriptions came out, we're like, holy crap, this is busted. I think she's still super strong, but maybe not as broken as we originally thought, because the heal, you know, is not just instantly lifesteal back to full, and you can basically every burst too, when you're bursting, heal the entire team back, right? But I mean, I think that makes sense. Otherwise, you basically take on the job of 3 units, right? You're a buffer, you are a team-wide healer, and you're also a damage dealer. A 3-in-1. That would be just a bit too broken. But I think she, but overall, I think she is still a must-have. And yeah, best of luck on your polls. I got very lucky, but unfortunately destroyed my own guildie's account by pulling really bad. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here. Quick thoughts, first impressions from what we have tested so far. Definitely not a easy character to build, but one with a lot of potential, just because she can do so many things at once. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.